And if you do play about my birthday and you know I don't play about my birthday, then like goes back into only rock with the people that are rocking with you. Like they will be dismissed. They will be dismissed. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Banks and I'm back with another video. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification so you can be notified whenever I post a video. Okay, I know what you're thinking. I'm not under the influence of any type of substance. If you've watched some of my previous vlogs, then you might know that I am allergic to lash glue. Yeah, that does not stop me from getting lashes. So I just got a fresh set and my eyes are really red, but I have some like allergy medicine, so that'll be taken care of. And we will be back to normal in about a day or so. As you can see by the title of this video, I wanted to share 23 things that I learned by the age 23. If you don't know, my birthday is January 21st, which is tomorrow. It's currently 1:46. I need to update my phone. 1:46 on January 20th, Thursday, January 20th, and my birthday is Friday, January 21st. I know that, you know, a lot of people think that young people don't have any wisdom to share, but, you know, I've lived a little, and I feel like I have something to share. So let's get right into it. Okay, number one. I don't know if I'm going to say the numbers because it could get repetitive, but we'll see. The importance of, like, smelling really good before you go to bed. That is something that I slept on, like, just making sure that, like, and my mom always has like 50 bottles of like Bath and Body Works body wash, and I just like never understood until like recently, and I'm just like smelling good, like not just like bathing, but like a scent, like putting perfume on almost like before you go to bed. Like that is something that everybody needs to do. Like that is something that I've slept on for so long, and now I'm just realizing like how comforting and just how like sensual that feels. I don't know if that's the right word, but I love it. I love it, and something that I'm going to continue to do for forever. Creating your own identity, especially being in like a long-term relationship and also having like long-term friendships. Like I've been friends with my like main group of friends since I was in 8th grade. And when we got to college and stuff like that and started going through like, you know, different things and were removed from our hometown and almost from each other, even though I went to school with one of my best friends, my childhood best friend or from middle school. Just creating your own identity and allowing other people to just experience life and, you know, go down paths and realize that's not for them and come back and just loving them regardless, and, you know, having people around you that do the same for you and you do that for them. 3, having friends. This is kind of like touching on my last point. I always knew having friends was like important, but because like I said, I had the same friend group since 8th grade, I've always just like had friends, so I never really had to think about it. But when I moved to Chicago, I was like removed, you know, from my friends a little, and as I'm starting to like meet people and stuff, and just realizing that like, you know, you need friendships like outside of just your relationships and like your family. Like you need friendships, you need people that you can go and talk to or just hang out with, and then you just be yourself with. And that's just something that I'm finding is like very important to me, something that I really value in life. For nurturing those friendships, like friendships take work. Like it's not as easy as just like when you're in college and when you're in high school, your friends are close to you, so nurturing those friendships really aren't that hard because it's like, oh, I can go over your house after school, or I can go to your dorm room, or we could go do this snap. But when your friends are in different cities or maybe even different countries, it's like you have to nurture those friendships. You have to keep up with your friends. You have to make sure that you're checking in on them, and, you know, vice versa, they're checking in on you. And it's like something that you're constantly doing, just like in a relationship where you have to nurture that relationship and grow that relationship. You have to do that with your friendships, because a lot of times people get into relationships and, you know, forget about their friendships. It's just like I said, you need friends, and you need to maintain those and give them as much effort and as much thought as you give other relationships in your life. 5, doing what I want to do. That's very important to me. I don't know why. I don't know if that's just me, but it's just like I'm an Aquarius and I'm also a middle child. And then my mom's always told me, like, I walk to the beat of my own drum. I want to do what I want to do, and I don't want anyone to tell me I can't do it, you know? It's just like sometimes that's to a fault, but it's like I want to experience things I want to experience. I want to go where I want to go. I want to move here. I want to dress like this. I want to eat this. I want to try this, and I want to do this. It's my life, and I want to experience it. And it's just like, obviously within limits, but it's like, if I do it and I hate it, at least I say that I tried it, right? Trusting your gut, that's very important. Go with your gut feeling. I mean, obviously sometimes we have trauma and we have things that make our intuition or things that we can confuse for our intuition, but when you have that gut feeling about someone, about something, trust it. 'Cause at the very least, you just didn't do that, or you just didn't mess with that person. But there's been times where I had a gut feeling about something and I went against that and I regretted it. So trust yourself. Not calling everybody your friend. I know at times when you're like recently I just moved, and you're eager to, you meet people that you like and you're eager to like, oh, that's my friend, that's my friend. People are not your friend. People have to prove themselves to be your friend, and not like random tests and like manipulation and toxicity, but more so like time will tell if that person is really your friend. Or there's friends for different reasons. Sometimes there's friends that you could just go out to the club with. Sometimes there's friends that, you know, are your work friends. Sometimes there's friends that you can go to the gym with, and sometimes there's friends that, you know, serve many purposes, but not everybody has your back. Some people, you know, just want to be around you because they like your energy or they see something in you that they want, but not everybody's your friend. So I've learned like, oh, those are my associates, or I'm trying to see if they're going to be my friend, or, you know, something like that, but like not that's my friend, because when they do something bogus, and it's just like, no, that was never my friend. Because now you got double back. Now you got double back, like, I don't even know that girl because you were so hyped to call her your friend. Like, take it easy. 8, things eventually work out. And I don't know if this is speaking from a place of privilege, but I found that in my life and things that I've seen, it's just like things eventually work out. Like, you're gonna be taken down the path or drawn towards the path, whether that's forcibly, whether that's you don't get that job, or you don't get that apartment, or you don't get this, you don't get that, and you end up right where you're supposed to be. Like in Houston, I applied for an apartment and I didn't get it, and I was kind of like heartbroken. And then I didn't even end up moving to Houston. Like once I visited, this is before I even visited Houston, I visited and I was like, I don't even really like this like that, like to live here. To visit, to turn up, yes, but like to live here, I'm like, no, I don't really like this. And I'm so glad that I didn't get accepted to that apartment, because it would have been so much more to like either have to break my lease or like feel like I had to live there when I didn't even really like it that much. So I feel like where I'm at right now is exactly where I'm supposed to be. And it goes with like jobs I've applied for and didn't get, or rejections that I've gotten, the things I really wanted to do. It's just like, I feel like everything has pointed me to where I should be right now, and I feel like where I'm at is a great place. 9, having motivated people around you, or like creative people, or people that could just see the vision, is very important. Like, there's stuff that you're not always going to think of, or things that you fall short of, and to have people around you that are like, oh, we could try this, or we can do this, that's just very, very important. I found that that's like really helps me look at the world differently, and helps me like moving forward on this upward trajectory of trying to get to my goals. How to use Final Cut Pro. Now, when I tell you my senior year of college, I was completely lost on how to really use iMovie and Final Cut Pro, and now I use it all the time on YouTube. So baby. 11, you can literally monetize anything. It's just about starting. Like, people monetize everything and anything. So get out there and monetize that talent, monetize that YouTube channel, monetize that TikTok, monetize whatever, monetize yourself. Anything, like you can monetize yourself. And I need to really step into my bag. I need to step into my bag because I haven't monetized anything. Having an air fryer. The air fryer has single-handedly saved my life, because the amount of things that you can cook in an air fryer is magical and astounding, and saves my life. And for somebody that I do enjoy cooking sometimes I don't. And the way I can just pop things in the air fryer and create magic. 13, I really, really like my space. I don't know if it's because I'm a middle child or what. My space is so important to me. Like, I get an attitude when people are in my space for too long, or I come back and my space is not the way that I left it. I love my space. I'm not afraid to say it. I like being alone sometimes. I like being without people. I like having my own room, you know? I like having my own home, you know? Like I don't really want to share that all the time. And that's okay. That's not a bad thing. Sometimes I do get an attitude when people are in my space, but I decided that I just need to have my own space and not share a space with somebody. I don't really like talking on the phone. And I'm trying so hard because that goes back to nurturing friendships. I don't be answering phone calls because I just legitimately hate it. And I don't know if that's because of like I don't really know if I have social anxiety, but I feel like I do. I hate it. I hate talking on the phone. Unless it's like we have something to say. I'd rather text you all day long, but then I'm not really that great at texting back, so that's my fault. But I don't like talking on the phone, and I just am going to accept that. I do not like it. And I don't like other people talking on the phone around me consistently. I don't like it. I just don't like it. My parents are human. Growing up and you watch your like parents make mistakes, and it's like earth-shattering, and it's like something that hurts so deeply. But then as you get older, you realize that your parents are human and they're just doing the best that they can, and we all have our faults. That just makes life so much easier. 16. Only rock with people that are rocking with me. Like, it's not about matching energies. It's not about, oh, I see how you move, so I'm start moving this way. Nah, let's get all that out the way. I'm only messing with people that mess with me, and that's just it. It is self-explanatory. Like, I'm only messing with people that are rocking with me, and vice versa. And that's how I feel like you live a happy and fulfilled life. Like, stop trying to mess with people that aren't rocking with you. They're not for you. Mess with people that are for you. 17. I love feeling special. I know I keep saying this, but I think I might go back to like I might have middle child syndrome. My grandma said that once. I love feeling special. I love when things are about me. It's like my birthday or anything that is like my own like accomplishment or anything like that. Like I really love for it to be about me. Like I just love it. I love it. Like I don't know what to say. I love it. 18, which goes into 17, you have to make yourself feel special. I realize that like for my birthday or anything like that, it's just kind of like I have to set the standards. So if I want to be extra and I want to go all out for my birthday, that's what I'm going to do. Either you're going to fall in line or you're going to get left out. Like it is what it is. Like it's my birthday, I want to do the most. I want to be extra. I got one birthday a year, and that's what we're going to do. And then you show people like, oh, Alex don't play about her birthday, so then they know next year not to play about my birthday. Like, and if you do play about my birthday, and you know I don't play about my birthday, then like goes back into only rock with the people that are rocking with you. Like they will be dismissed. They will be dismissed. 19. I don't want to work for just money. I find that like that's very, very hard for me. I like to do things and work for things that I really enjoy, and I think that that's possible. I don't think that I have to struggle, and that's probably my privilege and the people that are my support system and the people that have helped me in life. But I don't want to do things just for the paycheck. I can't do it. It really is agonizing, and I cannot stand it. And I think that's the reason why I haven't. Like a lot of things I've applied for because I'm like, oh, I need that check. But I didn't end up getting it because they could see that I wasn't passionate about it. And I'm the person that wears my emotions on my sleeve, unfortunately. So you're going to see, like, I can't. It's hard for me to fake it. It really is. And I don't know what to say. It is. So 20, how blessed I am to have the family that I do have. Like, I feel like my family is just so, like, non-judgmental. And I could really fail and many times with them or mess up, and it's just like they're always going to accept me for who I am, and they're always going to encourage me to be my best self and believe in all of the dreams that I have. Like honestly, I feel like if I wanted to go and join the circus and I was really, really passionate about it, my family would support me because they just want me to be happy, and they see the potential in me, and they know that like if I set my mind to it, then I can do it. And for that, I'm so blessed. 21. Speaking up for myself. That has been very important for me for like the last year and a half or so since I graduated college. I feel like reflecting on school, it was a lot of moments where, and even just before college, a lot of moments where I didn't really speak up for myself. And it's like, I have to be my number one advocate, and I have to let people know this is what's going on, this is not going on. Because it's like, I have to live with myself at the end of the day, and I know what I want, and I know what I don't want, and I have to be there for me. I have to show up for me. 22. I hate to admit it, but the world doesn't revolve around me, and sometimes I am the problem. And by sometimes, I mean often.
Is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama. Maybe I am.
Not that I'm messy or that I'm toxic or I create a lot of drama, but you know, I have my faults. I'm human, just like anybody else. And sometimes I am the problem. Sometimes I'm the issue, or at least part of the issue. And that is a hard pill to swallow, because who wants to be wrong? Nobody wants to be wrong. But sometimes I'm wrong. And that's okay. And I can learn from those things. 23, I am literally that bitch. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm that bitch. I can have anything I want, and I will have everything that I want, because I'm deserving and I'm hardworking, and I just feel like I'm so blessed to be in the position that I am, to have the support system that I do have, to have moved to a new city, for it to be successful, for me to be making strides in my career, to be able to do YouTube, to be able to just sit here right now and share these things with you guys. I am just feeling blessed, and I feel like I am becoming the woman that I want to be. And while we do have ways to go, I am that bitch right now, and I will be that bitch in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. And it is what it is. But that is everything. Thank you all for watching. I hope you saw something that you can relate to, something that you learned. And for people, let me know what are some things you guys have learned in your journey, in this journey called life. Let me know what some things you guys have learned. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch y'all next time.